over a century, Le Cordon Bleu has stood as a symbol of excellence in the culinary arts. From its proud French heritage to becoming a world-renowned institution, Le Cordon Bleu offers internationally recognized programs accredited by the Ministry of Education with state-of-the-art facilities and a global network. This is more than a school for chefs. It is a place where leaders in the professional culinary world are made.
Hello and welcome to Le Cordon Bleu. Today we play host to a culinary competition where we've assembled superior level students to showcase their skills and talents, all before a panel of professional judges.
So now I think my identity being a chef is making good food to make people happy. So people know me maybe most part of my life is an actor, performer in Hong Kong and the Greater China region, but now I purposely want to enjoy myself after learning, and then I could use my skills to test my skills with other competitor to see how well that I can be a chef. So that's why I want to join this competition.
So my story with cooking food is very accidental. I was never thought I would be doing like cooking as a career choice because I never cooked. And it happened like when my first job is a part-time server. Once I start there, I just feel like every aspect of this restaurant's work. And I also met like incredible people back then. And I started working with them, totally changed my career path. So I came here, learned, and like gained the amazing experience and knowledge. I actually think I just wanted to try, have fun, so I signed.
So basically, I'm a pharmacist by trade, but I've been baking and cooking since I was like 6-7 years old. And then I joining a competition cooking contest a few years back, and that actually makes me wanted to do this culinary world, and that's why I went to Le Cordon Bleu and joining their program, and now I am here at the competition.
I used to be a nurse. My life was caring other people, and when I turned to 30s, I asked myself, what should I love? And the answer is cooking. I love to watching cooking show, and I think one day I will be there. And so I left my job for enroll at Le Cordon Bleu Dusit. This is my first competition. I don't expect for the result. I will do my best because I think it will be great experience for me.
Join us to see who will seize the opportunity to become the winner of the taste of Le Cordon Bleu. So now we welcome our competitors, each of them superior level graduates, all graduated in their various culinary disciplines. And today we will test who has got what it takes to win the taste of Le Cordon Bleu. The competition starts now. To discover the next rising star in the culinary world, we've assembled a panel of esteemed and renowned chefs, each of them leaders in the culinary industry. They will help us to uncover who will be crowned the winner of the taste of Le Cordon Bleu.
A chef with decades of experience, trained in the kitchens of prestigious 3 Michelin-starred restaurants. With over 30 years in the world of French gastronomy, his expertise combines refined technique with the soul of culinary artistry. Every dish he creates tells a story, a journey through the finest flavors. Chef Rodolphe, the technical director of Le Cordon Bleu Dusit Culinary Arts School.
Expectation for this competition is, I think, to allow the students to express themselves. Even we have already some topic and some criteria defined during the competition to allow them to showcase their skill, what they learn at Le Cordon Bleu school, what they wish to express through the recipes, but still respecting the criteria and the guidelines of the recipes. And also to show a bit of how they are, personality, and how they will handle facing some problems.
He's a world-renowned chef, a Michelin-starred culinary expert. He made his mark as the first Iron Chef selected in the UK edition and later gained recognition in Asia, beginning as a challenger and ultimately becoming an Iron Chef in Thailand. With over 30 years of culinary experience, famous for his precision, distinct style, both on the plate and in personality, Chef Martin Bluenose.
My expectations for this competition are very high. I mean, we're talking Cordon Bleu standard. These students, they've all been through the mill, they've all been through the process. So what I'm expecting is a level above the norm. They've all been through it, they've learned, and they've been taught by some of the best teachers. So I want Cordon Bleu standard and some.
And our final judge, a true master of Thai cuisine with decades of experience in the culinary world. A chef who's not only exceptionally skilled in the kitchen, but also instrumental in elevating Thai cuisine to international standards. Dedicated himself to the art of Thai cuisine since 2002. He now proudly serves as the group executive chef at Jim Thompson, the iconic Thai brand renowned for its heritage and exquisite products. Please welcome Chef Wishyantri Ratanawatin, or as many know him, Chef Lek.
My expectation for this competition would like to see all the new chef, new generation of chef. So compared to myself, back in the day, the old chef used to work like 16 and 17 hours a day, but sometimes we couldn't finish any work. But I want them to work less, but more like they can do more things, more tasks at the same time.
And now to introduce our esteemed panel of judges. We are delighted to welcome Chef Rodolfo, Chef Martin Bluenose, and Chef Wishian Triratanawatin.
They're so experienced. It's so hard to comment about judges.
It's a quite honor for me to be able to cook and have them to taste my food, because I'm sure and I know they are great chefs.
And now it's time for a very special moment. I'd like to invite our guest judge, Chef Rodolfo, to present each of our contestants with a chef's hat to mark the opening of our competition. And now it's time for our first challenge, the appetizer round. This dish takes its inspiration from Le Cordon Bleu plant-based cuisine program. It will challenge our students' ability to master the techniques and subtle flavors of working with our key ingredient, mushrooms. And now to introduce our appetizer challenge. Of course, this isn't any ordinary starter. Our test for our contestants today is to follow the recipe exactly as Chef Rodolfo has designed.
Oh, for me, I'm so excited because Chef Lordlau is so professional, so difficult. I'm nervous to do this.
Making a plant-based dish is not easy because I'm not a vegetarian. I don't eat plant-based.
It's a big challenge. Why? Because I'm not a vegetarian, but I need to create a dish that has to taste good and look pretty.
I would like to introduce Chef Rodolfo to give our contestants an insight into the complexity and key factors within this particular recipe.
Here is our dishes. So today it's all about mushroom. You will need to do some steak, mushroom steak, using what is the creativity? Yes, today is to use a waffle machine for you to give like a steak in order to grill your mushroom to give this nice complexity of texture and flavor as well. Miso and soya sauce to give all this Maillard reaction and flavor as well. A nice sauté of mushroom with a compound butter here, replacing margarine will of course replace the classical French butter, but will allow you to give a nice flavor to your dishes as well. It will agreement this one with a bit of color and a bit of acidity using tomatoes and asparagus. And in order to be sustainable now, we are equipping the peeling of the asparagus to make it an ice cream. And the last final French touch will be to do a sauce. And classically French cuisine is all about sauce. Today we'll do a compound butter, emulsify the perfume with garlic, shallots, lime and persil and chive. Voilà. I think quite a lot of technique for you to display in your time giving. Wishing you all the best. Thank you.
This looks like quite an intricate and complicated starter dish to execute. What are your thoughts upon looking at the plate?
I think it requires so much technique on these plates. So yeah, it's a bit
Complex.
challenging.
Time management, I think. Yeah.
Very complex dish.
Again, from your perspective, chef, what are some of the key points there and some of the difficult factors the students are going to come up against?
So the difficulty parts maybe could be the way to cook the lion mane as a steak, to don't go over in the cooking or to go under in the cooking degrees to have a nice texture as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think pearl barley is quite a tricky ingredient to work with, right?
Yeah, this dish is a big challenge. You know what it is? It's about the textures, how it feels in the mouth. Because, you know, plant-based dishes are very hard to give it some attitude. And that's the tough thing for these guys, is to give it that attitude so it tastes good. It looks good, yes, but it's got to deliver on the taste.
Yeah. And presentation-wise, it's going to be a tricky thing to balance all of those different
Looks
textures.
simple but not simple. So basically how to plating simple but still keep all the character of the mushrooms inside. That is the most important with the dish.
So now it's time for our appetizer challenge to begin. Contestants, you will have 90 minutes in which to complete your dish. If you're ready, let's begin the competition. Remember, you need to follow the recipe to the letter. The time starts now. Chef, where would you be expecting the students to start at this stage?
At this stage, I think they will start to prepare the mushroom. Maybe the marinade, for example, the Lion King cut and marinade, at least 20 minutes.
Okay. Have you worked with lion's mane before, Teresa?
No, chef.
Do you know anything about the mushroom?
Oh, I know lion's mane is one of the wonder mushroom right now, because some science research says it has a very unique property, can regenerate neural network move. That so far could be the only substance in the world we know helping the neural network.
So you've done your bit of research.
I'm a mushroom person.
Good.
I'm busy cutting. It's so stressful. Cutting chives is so tiny. Yeah, I think the hardest part is to recreate the whole thing.
Are you confident with that?
Yep.
Good luck.
Thank you, Chef Blake. I need to focus. I need to cook. And then you keep asking. And then I need to keep thinking what to answer them.
So you can bear that in mind for later. Kadek, if you overheat the butter, it has a chance to split. Okay, so you need to
make sure you cook it into the right texture, the right moment, not overcooked, not undercooked. I was so nervous.
How are you feeling about the timing? You think you're going to have enough time?
Yeah, I hope so.
You hope so?
Yeah, chef. I will do my best for this round.
It's a little bit early to tell, isn't it? I think this is just a bit nervous energy. Let them settle down a bit, and get back into the flow.
Yeah.
I think the thing is, they all know what they're doing. They're all very confident.
And you're right, because often when you focus on production to be on time, the most important point you forget, or you less give attention to your seasoning. That is very, what you say, Chef. Martin is crucial, yes, test through the whole preparation.
I think this is a good challenge. Good challenge.
So all mushroom, they have different character, different texture. So how to bring up each mushroom present is still the same.
Yeah.
The taste and fragrance, it should be coming up nicely.
Yeah, to
with each
elevate
one.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
The lion mushroom, the first time for me to cook that.
So I don't know exactly what I expect or what to do with it.
So we've had over 1 hour elapsed. You've got less than 30 minutes remaining.
Yeah, Chef.
It's a great way to utilizing the trimmings. It's all the very tough roots and the peel of asparagus. We just boiled it and cooking with vegetable stock to get flavor.
A bit of shallow angle.
You know what you did. Yeah. Now you've got each one. You could have done all.
I'm waffling the lion mane to get those crispy texture on the outside, and it's supposed to be tender on the inside.
You happy?
Very happy, chef. I got those golden color of the marination, and it feels like it's just tender enough to consume. So yeah, hopefully it's tender.
Contestants, you've got 15 minutes
Oh my
remaining.
gosh.
Okay, everyone, 5 minutes remaining.
Yes, chef.
The
Yes,
finishing
chef.
touches. Okay, last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Time up. Step away from your plates, please.
I feel quite alright about myself.
If I can score myself, I'll say 8 out of 10.
So now for the exciting part. Our first contestant to join us in the tasting room is Kung Koi. Please welcome Kung Koi to the tasting room. Koi, you finished the appetizer challenge. How did you find that?
This is my appetizer. I follow the chef recipe and I change the decoration a bit. In the dish, I have the risotto, barley risotto, and I have the lion mushroom and mixed mushroom inside, and the emulsion sauce and asparagus sauce also.
I'm checking if you have all the ingredients, but yes, you do. Huh? So you respect the recipe with your style of presentation. That's good.
Yes, chef.
What problem did you face during this first challenge of cooking?
I think it's about the lion mushrooms. It's the first time for me to do that, and I concerned about the texture after this.
Understand. So what solution did you plan to respond?
After I cook, I cut a bit and try that, and I think
Voilà.
it's okay.
Okay. Sometimes the test is the best. Oh, the grain of the purple barley, it's quite. The shape is nice visually.
Yeah.
Huh? Nice
Yeah.
texture. Huh?
Great textures. I like.
I quite like it though. I was a bit worried about the barley. That's gonna be the overcooked, and it will be release too much starch, and it will be like mushy, but overall it's nice, beautiful cook.
Thank you, chef. I'm happy with my dish. I think my dish quite called Chef Lordlau recipe.
So the dish that I present like this is because I designed it like an appetizer. So I want to, the main one is the lion mane, and then underneath is the barley cooked, and then on top it will be colorful things. It will be the asparagus, and then the tomatoes, and then the salad on top with the dressing.
Sam, it looked like you had a few problems in there. You got a bit panicky, a bit rushed. What happened and how did you deal with it?
I think it's stress. So it's the first time I'm joining competition like this, so it's so stressful. I think it's the first thing that I forgot to blanch the barley first, but I do boil the water here. I just forgot to put it in, and I want to directly put it into the saute pan. So when I discover, oh no, there's something wrong, my hands are shaking, so I spread everywhere.
How did you manage your seasoning today? Knowing you work with Espelette piment, maybe that is one of the first time you start to use it. What was your approach with the spice today?
There is so many things that I didn't try before. I just can recreate the dish in my mind and I make it. And I don't know what I did wrong. So in the tasting, I'm not sure about the taste is up to French cuisine standard. So I just try to be myself, be brave and taste it like, okay, I feel it's alright, yeah.
Pearl barley, I would say maybe maximum of the cooking, maybe slightly, little bit, cannot say overcooked, but could be maybe little less, 1 to 3 minutes, maybe less. And seasoning wise, I think we have a nice flavor with the lion mushroom, due to the miso, the soja, you well manage, the flavor is there. But on maybe asparagus parts, risotto parts, waiting a little bit more of consolidation with the seasoning, maybe a little bit more of salt. But on the spice side, it's well managed. But maybe more salt for the asparagus cream and in the risotto.
I tend to agree. I think for me the seasoning's just a little bit out. The mushroom flavour is there, but it's let down by that lack of seasoning just a little bit. So take note of that. Taste, and taste again.
The textures cook nice and beautiful, but I agree with the chef. There's lack of seasoning. It could be more salt, and lion mushroom is supposed to. If you cut not evenly, some of the thickness part will be longer marinated, and it will be nice and beautiful. If you put a little bit more salt on barley, that's on my side.
Thank you, chefs. Regarding the appetizer, I don't think every single chef is working perfectly to recreate the dish. It's a relief to me. And then on the other side, it's like the comment is a little bit harsh. Seasoning is very important because the taste, people, when they eat the dish, they will feel very strongly. If you under season or you over season, it is very obvious, I can say. So I am a little bit disappointed when I heard they told me that like you are under seasoned in general. Yeah.
And today I present you my barley risotto with lion mane mushroom and 3 other mushrooms in 3 different ways.
So, please tell me about the challenge for this dish.
There's 2 challenges for me in doing these dishes. First, to get sure the barley risotto done in the right way, and secondly, the lion mane mushroom also to get it proper when I cook it. That's the 2 most challenging for me for this dish.
What option did you decide to choose to preserve the green color from your peeling of your asparagus?
I preserve the blanching for 5 minutes on boiling water, and then sweat it with olive oil before I add the vegetable stock, and then some season, and then I blend it.
Do you feel you've given Chef Rodolfo's original dish a good credit from what you've produced?
Looking at the way he presents his dish, I think mine is pretty close to what he creates, so I'm pretty confident about it.
Donc the risotto pearl barley is cooked to a good degrees. Yeah, voilà. Don't go further, but we have the nice texture for the grain, outside, inside. Seasoning wise, I would say a little bit maybe more salt on the risotto. I like the flavor of your lion mushroom. It's quite balanced, juicy, with a good seasoning between miso and soya. It's quite well balanced. Asparagus have a nice color as well. Et sauce, alors maybe a little less spices on your on your compound batter, emulsify sauce. It's slightly spicy, and garlic-wise, maybe a little bit more. Don't chop maybe too much to release too many garlicky flavor, I would say, or maybe less quantity of garlic inside. But overall, mushroom is well cooked and pearl barley quite nice as well.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
Overall, I think they said it's good except a bit under seasoned. So I was like, okay, at least I've done nearly correct, except it's not seasoned enough. So I was quite happy because at least I got the barley risotto done correctly. I got the lion mushroom also done correctly. But yes, a little bit under seasoned.
Hi judges, today I've cooked a barley risotto with multiple mushrooms, cooked with multiple technique, multiple texture and multiple flavor, and it's garnished. Hope you guys like it.
Teresa, what problem did you face today during the competition?
I think is we didn't plan until the very last end. It's last 20 minutes. It's forced out of a little sink. You literally need to plan every bit, especially we think in plating, just putting everything on, but it with multiple components, multiple technique, you need to think about the temperature, the right order, and get everything on. I falls a little bit on the last 15-10 minutes.
So knowing that, what solution did you apply?
And for that, it should be at the beginning, just thinking through, not just thinking of start cooking and doing things. That's a very good lesson learned.
Is there anything you would change if you could on your dish, and why?
I think I would change in the plating, thinking neater and in a more presentable way.
Oh, you agree with that, Chef?
Yeah, I think, yes. Yeah, you put me on the spot. For me, it's very tasty, very good. Just a little bit of seasoning across the board, actually. So your palate, I think it just needs that a little bit more. Your palate is quite middle of the road. So for me, it just needs a little bit of seasoning on all the components. It's not just one or the other, the mushroom or the risotto or the asparagus.
We can see the care, yeah. We can see the technique mastering through the cooking process, the vinaigrettes, the vegetables, the risotto texture. Yes, that is just this little touch to bring up un petit peu the flavor of your dishes with a little bit more seasoning.
I have a little bit of comment on my part. Your lion mushroom, they have a little bit of burn parts. Yeah, you need to be careful with the tiny bit of the crispy burned. I know you share the waffle machine, but you need to be careful still. Okay.
Thank you, chefs.
Thank you.
It's kind of relief, like finished and no major mistake, and I feel like I started getting the rhythm into the competition.
So that concludes our appetizer round. Our competitors have found that a pretty challenging round, all told, and I think the judges have given them some really constructive feedback to take forward in the competition. Notably, concentrating on your workflow and making sure you're tasting and seasoning your dish correctly. The judges have compiled their scores and they will be revealed in later rounds. So now we move forward on into the main dish. The competition continues.
As I said, there are a lot of condiment in one dish. That one is not easy.
Main dish. I'm pretty sure I'm able to deliver something nice, something beautiful, something great to the judges, and I'm pretty ready for that.
I'm really excited about this round because for the past 9 months, that's all I'm studied. I learned so much. I'm very excited to put some of those things into use.
I think I will do it better.
So now we move forward with our culinary competition to see who will seize the opportunity to showcase their skills within the taste of Le Cordon Bleu.